As soon as you do a portage, you get into the backcountry and you have the place to yourself. I mean, we're walking on portage trails that are 8,000 years old. How cool is that? Anyways, enough blabbing. We got 100 pounds to haul down this trail. So instead of carrying all our stuff along the logging road, looking for where the portage trail picks up, here it is. I just went and scouted it out. Scouting stuff out, guys, always a good idea. So there's the canoe takeout there. And there's where the portage picks up there. Okay, well, here's the fork in the trail. One goes that way and one goes that way. This one is flagged here. You know, that's something to look for when you're in the bush on crown land like this, is flags. And then you can see down this trail that it's a gong show and that there's trees down all over it. But you can kind of see the channel here. There's grass growing on the trail too, so you can't really see that mud. But just kind of looking for gaps, openings in the vegetation and worn down dirt. Really glad that we found the right route there. That would have sucked. It's best to just drop your stuff when you lose the trail, because you know, walking around when you're exhausted, just one step is a lot of work. When you're doing a portage, let's say on the map it says it's 500 yards, but if you have 3 trips, that means you have to walk 3,000 yards total. When we're saying, oh, this portage is 500 yards, it is a very different thing than just 500 yards, let me tell you. Another way you can double pack is by carrying a pack on your front, but you can't see the trail, so it's more dangerous, and going uphill is hard. So on rugged trails like this, I just have to double pack, one pack on the other. When you're double packing, a good way to rest is on a log. You drop your first pack and then you sit on the log, and that takes the weight off your shoulders. It's hard, eh? Portaging sucks, but the walk back could be nice because you notice things that you didn't notice on the way there. Like we just saw a huge burl on a small spruce tree. Like that was pretty cool. So it's not all horrible, and it definitely feels good when you're done. When you do that hard work, the challenge, and you finish. It's funny because you feel so good for doing it that you kind of quickly forget. The next thing you know, you're doing it again and you're like, why the hell am I doing this again? And it's like a vicious circle.
Water break?
Okay. We were pretty broken from the last portage, but for some stupid reason, I just feel really happy and relaxed right now. We're just pounding PB&J sandwiches, but you gotta eat out here. I mean, we pushed it so late and we're just starving. So at some point, you gotta freaking eat lunch, you know?
You do.
When you're lifting a canoe, it has a lot to do with technique, not just brute force. So there's a few steps that you want to do. You want to use your body to throw it up and then get underneath it. So this is what I like to do. I grab it by the gunnel like this. I get it up on my legs like this. I get one hand here and one hand here, and I throw it like this. Pushing. I push with my abs and my body and throw it up. Use your whole body to do it. Anyways, here we go. For really long portages that are miles in length, I try to make it 300 meters and I take a break. So I never think I have to make it that far. All I gotta think is just another 300 meters. Freaking broken and exhausted here. It's a tough way to travel, but it's a very honest way to travel. There's really just nothing like it. At one time, doing this kind of work was just a way of life, natural, commonplace, happened all the time. At least I get to be out here doing something that's awesome and that I love, and hopefully projecting a good message through it all.
How's the water in the back pocket?
Feels all right.
I guess at Al's it was sitting there for days.
Yeah. How's that pointed?